In this video, we are going to get one of the most complicated fruits in the game, the paw fruit inside of AOPG. Now, I'm not even kidding when I say this is the most complicated fruit to get, fully maxed out in the game. I'll explain why in the actual video itself, but you basically have to do an entire grind just for one of the items you need for paw, which is actually insane, but I'm very excited to finally get this fruit. So if you haven't already and you do enjoy this video, please drop a quick like and subscribe. It is free and it does help out the channel. But let's go ahead and get started. Okay, let's do this. Now, this fruit is probably one of the most complicated fruits to evolve in the entire game. And it's only a V2 technically. So there is a few different things that you need in order to get the advanced paw. First being 60,000 gems. We have that. Second is, the paw fruit, which I think we have somewhere. Probably in my vault right now. You need the advanced paw scroll, which we can get in C3. We'll be doing that this video. You need the Buccaneer race, which I have. Yeah, there it is. This is the best singular race in the game other than Cyborg, when you have it maxed out. And then you need a cybernetic enhancement, which is basically an entire quest on its own. Now, I've never shown me get this, but I do own it. And to get it, we have to, well, first of all, we have to have Cyborg, which we have. We have the Cyborg race is another 1% legendary race, just like the Buccaneer. So you basically need two races, Cyborg and Buccaneer. Now, once you get Cyborg, you have to get Cyborg V2, which you can do in C3. I'm guessing let's just head there. And yes, I've already done a video explaining this. I just want to do it again, just to show the absurdity that is the quest line for the paw fruit. So in order to awaken the Cyborg race, once you finally get it, because it might take a while, you have to head over to C3 and fly over to the Leopard Island, this one with the lighthouse, and talk to the New World Scientist. He'll ask you for, I think it's some poneglyphs, a bunch of money, I think some gems, but also a Soulless Essence, which you can get from the Kraken boss or from a item chest. You can also get them from the challenge raid. Probably the easiest way to get it, because if you talk to this guy right here, it's a 7% chance from the elite, a 2% chance, a 1% chance. Which is probably the hardest part of this entire video, is getting the race evolved. I mean, I have a whole bunch of them now, but to get your first one, it takes a while if you're not lucky. Then once you do that, you can head over to the Shattered Future Island. So that way we can get Ultimate Cyborg, which is what we need to get Paw. The very simple things you need is you need 2 mechanical arm parts from this boss right here. He's pretty tanky, but he's also very AFKable, so it won't take you too long to get. You also need to buy a Battle Smasher blueprint from this guy, 20,000 gems, the Awakened Cyborg race, and you need a max strength and defense, 10,000 of each, which you can then talk to this guy. That is what I did in the Cyborg video. I didn't do this next thing until way after. It was a few days after, because there was literally nothing explaining this thing exists. Not even on the paw, not on the Ultimate Cyborg. There's nowhere this is explained except for some update log that no one's gonna click through. But if you talk to him again with the Ultimate Cyborg equipped, he'll give you a quest to head over to the Light Admiral's dungeon and just defeat him. I think it's just once. Talk to him again, and then he'll give you the Cybernetic enhancement, which is a permanent buff I think if you have any race equipped, but it makes Cyborg specifically way better. So just get that upgrade. It's probably also the reason why my dashes are the way they are, especially when I'm at max speed. It gets really absurd. But yes, that is how you get the cybernetic enhancement, which we need for paw. Of course, we also need Buccaneer race, 60,000 gems, and this paw scroll, which we can get this paw scroll over at, which I don't even think it's on this list. Yeah, there it is. New Future Island. We can get it from the paw dungeon right here, which we'll be doing in a moment, because before we do that, we actually need to get the paw fruit itself, which I should have one in my storage. Let me see. Paw. Yeah, there it is. Grab one of those. And we also need a fruit slot. Let me go ahead and I'm guessing get rid of... I kind of like my ice fruit. I'm guessing we'll get rid of rubber now, so we can store our vampire, because that's a very nice fruit to have. And now we can go ahead and eat the paw fruit. There we go. This is just the default one. But let's take a look at this. More of the attacks, if anything, just to take a look at them. Our Q is a little paw attack. Summons a paw bullet, essentially. That's pretty cool. Nice little instant attack. Then we have our Agony Paw, which is the red one. That's the one where absolutely nothing happened to Zoro. Just saying. Then we have the R ability, which is... Oh, that's the one where it like shrinks a massive one down to a small one. That's cool. And then we have our F ability, which is another little red explosion. Let me see that one more time. What is that doing? Yeah, no, that one's the one where absolutely nothing happened to Zoro. Never mind. That one's pretty cool. Nice little good attack. Lots of range on it. I like that a lot, actually. And just so you know the scaling of this one, there are currently in the game 82 different fruits in the game, including V2s and V3s and stuff like that. And Paw itself is number 56. So lower end, but still pretty good. But our awakened Paw that we're about to get, hopefully pretty soon if we're lucky, is the 5th strongest fruit in the game. So way higher, but let's go ahead for now and store it for our vampire fruit. Head over to the future island. And let's go say hi to the Paw dungeon. I've never run this before. And I should probably check. Yeah, there is absolutely no other drops in this dungeon. It's just the Paw fruit. The advanced Paw scroll. But yeah, no, I explained the requirements super fast for this, but the requirement really is insane. Because Cybernetic Enhancement is basically an entire quest on its own that we've done previously. So we're kind of just skipping to the end of the story with this video. I probably could have done this forever ago, to be fair. Oh yeah, and while I was digging through update logs, I'm not sure if this is needed, but for the Paw update log, it says you need 4 poneglyphs. I'm not sure if that's true or not, because it doesn't actually say that on any of the items itself. Well, either way, I have 4 poneglyphs. I always keep 5 on hand for this type of situation. I recommend you doing the same, unless you really can't afford to have a lower gem cap. Oh, there's the boss. He looks so angry. Whoa, very flashy attack. That was cool. I also realized I don't have the right attack on. One moment. I have Sukuna equipped. I need Cyborg. Just happy lets me swap mid-round. Hello, Kuma. How you doing? But he has 75 billion health. That is quite a bit. But just checking. Yeah, we do a ton of damage. Look at that. Yeah, Cyborg's amazing. It's definitely much better than a lot of people realize it is, especially if you haven't maxed out. Because this thing literally out DPSs every single fruit I've ever used. And swords. It beats Yoru too, which is like brand new at the time of recording. And so I am very excited for Paw because I've heard a few good things about it. Of course, it does get overshadowed by a few other fruits, but I'm still very excited to get it. Because this is definitely one of my favorite characters in One Piece. I haven't finished One Piece. I'm still Wano arcs. I haven't seen all the stuff with Kuma yet, but from what I know happens, it is definitely a very sad character, but I do really enjoy him. By the way, I do know what happens in like Egghead arc, and I know all that stuff. I just haven't caught up myself on the anime. Yeah, this boss dies real fast. I do a lot of him wanting when I fight with this, but I really should use the F, R, and Q. Actually, it's F, E, and Q actually what I need to use. I use the F, E, and then Q, and look at the health. It has half the health gone. Half of the health and 3 abilities. That's insane. F and Q together are also really nice. Just by themselves. Yeah, now this might take a while. I have no other drops to get. So this is totally just going to be a thing of I skip to when I get it. Give me your prediction now. Considering you know my luck has been pretty insane except for the ice video. How fast do you think I get there? I have a feeling though that I will not be able to get an exact time because I'm probably gonna AFK this overnight because this is gonna be a pretty rare drop. I'm pretty sure it's 1%. After playing for enough time and doing enough things in this game, I finally have a grasp on like drop chances for items where they'll say the drop chances. From what I can tell, it's a 5% chance almost always for accessories, and then it's a 1% chance for evolution and support items like raid canisters, things to make V2s. And then for like mode items, like 6 eyes and stuff like that, those are all 1% chance. Oh my gosh, it took 8 minutes. I was gonna do like 30 minutes, maybe an hour of just grinding and then AFK, but like, no, yeah, I just got it in 8 minutes. Brilliant. Yeah, my luck popped off. I am so sorry for the people that have been like, I see the comments, I do read them, I don't respond to most of them, no. I do see the comments of y'all like spending days trying to get like Yoru and days trying to get 6 eyes or honored body mainly. I honestly thought honored body would be the more common item, but it's mainly honored body I see y'all complaining about. But I am so sorry. I don't know how I get so lucky. I know I have infinite drop that does help. So everything's like a 2% chance instead, but still. Okay, let's go to the main game. Okay, so because we have the scroll, I think we just have to use it. Of course, I don't like using it unless I have the fruit equipped, just out of just making sure I don't waste it on accident. But paw fruit, then we also need to equip. I'll just go ahead and equip Sun God now. And we need Buccaneer equipped. Okay, that should be good. Let's head over to the new future island. And let me see if I could find the guy. Is it this guy right here? Yeah, here he is. Go ahead and click on the paw scroll. I should just have to. Yeah, there we go. And that doesn't automatically awaken the fruit. We actually have to talk to this guy. You want to learn my powers? Yes. And there we go. We got it. Awesome. That's a new fruit. Nice. Lots of abilities too, including an M1. Any sounds? No. Dang it. No M1 sound. Now, before we go ahead and look at it, we should also head over to the blacksmith house and upgrade it. I realize. 1 second. Let's make sure I do it now. Okay, everything but the final one. Dang it. Guessing. Let's go grind gems real quick. Of course, I do want to see what's the base M1 with what we have right now. 4 million. Yeah, it's so low because I have like nothing set up for it. Well, that's all we need to Buccaneer race for, so I'm guessing we'll swap back to Cyborg because it's just better. And I should probably just swap back to my old stuff and just go beat up Pika Dungeon for like forever until I get it upgraded. Okay, 100k gems and no upgrade. And okay, there we go. Another 45,000 gems and now it's maxed. Okay, cool. Okay, let's go ahead and now set up fully for fruits, being the Sun God, Kuna, the red suit because I prefer it over the purple because it's supposed to be better, but it's bugged apparently. And all the accessories, blindfold, Aokiji's trench coat, Cloud of Awakening, gold bands, roped belt, and honored pants. Yeah, there we go. A ton of fruit stats. All right, let's test this fruit out now. Everything's fully maxed out. The 5th strongest fruit in the game. What's the M1 on it? Oh shoot, my dashes are insane. I keep forgetting. 381 million. Not too high, but still pretty good. Yeah, we're fully buffed up. All right, let's see. Paw impact, our Q ability. Okay, teleports to an enemy, 4.2. That's gonna be kind of hard to use here because of these NPCs. Compressed explosion. Oh, wow. 5 billion, like, instantly. That's pretty good. That looks awesome. What about Bear Claw? That's nice, too. 4.8. Paw Minigun. Oh, nice little rapid fire one that follows on mouse. That's good. 5.3. Paw Vacation, which is a fly. Okay, that's interesting. This U is supposed to be a heal, I'm pretty sure. If I go down here and take a bunch of damage, just like get super low. If I go ahead and press U, I heal up. That's pretty good. And it deals damage. Wow. I wonder if it deals damage based on how much it heals. Like if I use it here, yeah, same amount of damage. So just 6 billion instantly. That's really good. And then we have our Y ability. The giant red one. 6. Wow. Okay, yeah, this is a really good fruit. All of these attacks are solid. I don't even know which ones to use. Like, not the M1. The M1's not worth it. Everything else is good though. What about the U? Okay, you just say you can't M1 with any of these. Or the Y. Yeah. So I'm gonna guess I'm gonna use the E, R, F, U and Y. What about just the E, R, and F? I mean, it's very flashy. I mean, let me zoom out. I mean, it kind of works, but there's a lot of delay because of like end delay on the skills. I can't like hold a combo, especially with the Y. If I had to guess, it would just be like the E and R you use. Alternate between these two and then do the F. That's probably the most consistent combo you can get. And it's easy to use. I'm guessing, let's try that. E, R, and F by themselves. I'm guessing, let's see how fast this thing can deal 130 billion damage. And yeah, here we go. Here's the footage. With my top DPSs, I've had other items. Those being Gojo, Buddha, Yoru, and Ultimate Cyborg. And as you can see with Paws, 61 seconds with the ER and F. Honestly, not too bad, but it definitely could have been a lot better. I probably could have done it better, but even then, I don't think it'd be too much faster. At minimum, maybe 50 seconds. But visually, a very impressive fruit. I'm actually a big fan of this one. And the abilities are quite a bit of fun. I'll say the only thing that really holds them back, though, on being able to do as much damage as possible is the fact that, well, first of all, the M1 is incredibly weak and it's very low. The other thing that really slows it down is that you can't use like any abilities on top of each other where you're like one's happening, then you activate another one right away. Like there's always some kind of delay between abilities. Yeah, like all the abilities have a lot of like end lag where they can't use anything for like a second after they're done. If those weren't there, then it'd be dealing damage a lot faster. And that is most likely why the damage is so low on it for the DPS. The damage itself is definitely amazing, though. This is definitely one of the strongest fruits in the game. Because, I mean, this is number 5. This is the top 5 fruit right now. But it is still definitely not better than a lot of other things you can use. But I'm glad I finally got it. It is still really, really good. It is still very good for grinding. But we still have 2 fruits I want to look at that we have not looked at yet. And both of them are the strongest fruits in the game. Number 1 and 2. So look forward to that. I bet they are going to be insanely powerful.